know it's Fun Day Sunday. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. So today we're doing something very special in that we have all the bells and whistles. Don't need to tell you this is not a Bugatti. So this watch, which is obviously a Rolex by the green and the crown, was purchased direct from Mayors in Miami, and it came with this amazing book. And I mean, the book is definitely high quality, as you can see. Let me show you the book. I'm not going to show you the whole book because it's a gazillion pages, but randomly. Yeah, nice little, what do you call this, a coffee table book? Showing all the current models. I have one of these books at home, you know, but my one is a lot older. This is everything brand new. So the guy here, and this is not planned, this is just random. Flicking through these pages. Yeah, Mayors gave us this book. How nice of them, right? Gave us this nice fancy bag too. All the Rolexes I've gone through, yeah, I don't think I've gotten a nice fancy bag. Or is somebody holding all of my, where are my fancy bags, people? And where are my books? So today, we are looking at one of Rolex's most iconic and easily recognized pieces. This is the Rolex 124060 Submariner, no date. Rolex's original diving watch. However, this is a new updated version, which instead of being 40 millimeters is now 41 millimeters, as the experts already know, right? Able to dive to however deep, I don't care because I'm not a diver. It's not my thing, might be your thing. We have everything here. We have the watch, tag, paperworks. I'm not gonna go through all of that with you. You see, this was purchased January this year, 2023. Brand new things we are dealing with, brand new. Look at this watch, beautiful watch. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you guys the lume on this watch. Showing you the full lume. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. And remember, this is not being done in a studio, so you know, this is the real thing. What you see is what you get with the new Rolex Submariner. Beautiful watch, absolutely beautiful. Now this watch, it does have all the full links, so this is as big as it gets, right? However, when you buy a Rolex these days, they can't give you everything, you know what I'm saying? So you will notice it didn't come with a bezel guard. Whereas in my last video, I had the bezel guard for both Rolexes, but they were like, oh, well, just to make sure you're not reselling, and we are not resellers, or I am not a reseller, and neither is anyone in my family. These are all family pieces. We don't resell, we just buy and collect, right? Now, no bezel guard, however, and as well as they did remove the sticker on the back. Usually there's a little green stripe, the new ones usually, first time it used to be a full green sticker. Now they give you a little piece in the corner, but they did remove that as well. Let's see if they left us with the buckles, the clasp stickers. Yep, remove the clasp stickers as well. So, yeah, they don't want anybody reselling this stuff. So you know, if I were to attempt to sell this watch, someone would be like, oh my God, you don't have the stickers, I don't want the watch. There's also supposed to be a sticker that comes right here. It's not there. But this is an amazing watch, beautiful watch. Let's try it on the hand with the full links. It's going to look a little big. Well, let's try. Let's see how it will Now, one thing I love with these watches is the clasp. I love that clasp. See? Full links. That's the next thing you rarely see, because they usually make you fit it in the store, but I guess they opted to not fit it but take off all the stickers. Lazy. But look at that. That is how it's supposed to fit. It's supposed to sit right here on your wrist. And I have to get this watch size next week. But I was so excited when I got it, I just wanted to do the video right away. But look at that, man. Iconic. This is one of the few pieces that Rolex makes that anywhere on earth someone sees this, they know right away that that is a Rolex. And I prefer the face without the date, because most common is a Rolex with the Rolex Submariner with date right here, where the date would be at 3 o'clock. But I like it without the date, me personally, because it just gives a clean face. And I have a cell phone now, so I don't need my watch to tell me what date it is. Amazing. Growing up as a kid, my friends would get these as high school presents, as like high school graduation presents. The ones with the date, of course. True story, I have a friend, he has one with the date. He's never sent, be very wary when you send your Rolex into service. If they contact you and ask you to change parts, always say no. Reason being, I had a friend, true story. He had, and you can Google this whenever you're bored, he had an original old school sub. I don't remember the reference number, but his sub, instead of the sapphire crystal, he had the acrylic. And I think that's like probably a $30,000 to $50,000 Submariner. Sent it in for servicing. They asked him if he wanted to change the acrylic to sapphire crystal. He was like, yeah, I want to know your thing. Which went from 30 to 50,000 to nada. Like, no one wants that now because it's been touched, you know? It's just those little things. And Rolex doesn't care, because Rolex is not trying to add value to your watch. They're just doing what they're doing, you know? They're doing their job, so don't blame them. But I'm just saying, you just have to be mindful. But yeah, this is an amazing watch. I wonder if you can see the hologram on this. It's cool too. Yeah, I highly recommend getting one of this. This is a good piece to add to any collection. Iconic. You know, I like to show you guys what's going on, yeah. So I'm glad I was able to introduce you to the new updated Rolex Submariner no date, yeah. Amazing piece. If you ever get the chance, go out and get one. Why not? They're extremely affordable as far as a Rolex goes. You already know, should have a body a fun Sunday, and if you're working a great money day, yeah. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You have a great money day.